Good morning, Alicia De Jong here and welcome to today's Facebook Live. Today I really want to bring home to you something that's so important, and it's the number one skill set that you need to master and never ever stop doing in your business, okay? And I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to figure it all out. So the number one skill set, and I think this is actually one of the hardest skill sets, and once you master it and you know it, things become way easier, okay? And this is the one thing personally in my own business that turned my ship around from absolutely 0 people to talk to over 20 plus a day, plus my follow-up, okay? To give you an example, last night I put a post out targeting what it is I know my audience wants, and I've got over 50 replies. I've added 10 so far into a product-based group, but I need to get back and answer a lot more this morning. Okay, so these are the number one skill that you need to master if you want people reaching out to you and asking you for information on your products, your solutions, your business opportunity. Is you need to know, and actually you've heard this before, I know it, but you probably don't know how to figure it out right, and that's what I'm going to tell you. But you need to know your target market. Who is it that you want to speak to? Who is it that you want to attract? Who is it you want to gel with? Who is it that's going to love your stuff? Okay, now I'm telling you, when you know this, it is an absolute game changer in your business. If you've currently got absolutely no one to speak to, then this is what you need to do, okay? You need to go and figure it out. And I'm going to give you 4 tips on how you can figure it out, because trust me, from my own, like I've just said, my own experience over the last 6 months, when I started to nail this, absolute game changer, to the point where I actually have that many people to speak to that I'm actually like needing to really rejig my whole follow-up system. I have over 300 people now that I can follow up on a daily basis and reach back out to and reconnect with, because they've all asked me for my product solution, okay? So tip number 1 is, I put know your why, but that's kind of not really it. But I think I meant to write, know why you actually first joined that company. Why did you buy those products initially? So I'm talking product-based here, not business opportunity. That's kind of a little bit different, same but different. But talking product opportunity and to sell your products and bring customers in, because customers is what's going to also give you the residual income. And when you start in any company, customers is what's going to give you the momentum, right? Without customers, you don't have a business. Even if you've got business builders, you still need customers, right? So know your why. Why did you initially buy the products? Why did you start? Was it, if you're in health, did you need to lose weight? Did you have a skin problem? Did you have receding hair? Did you have achy joints? So what was it that you started that company for? So I would actually get a pen and paper and write this down, okay? Because it's really going to help you a lot. Then stop and think to yourself, so actually it's going to be 3 tips because I gelled one together. But what makes you buy your products? What makes you go and re-buy your products every single month? How do you feel? What benefit do you gain from those? Did you get results straight away within the first week? Did you get results after 30 days? Or was it a 90-day succession? Because especially in health, it's not something, it's not a magic pill. You can't put something in your body and get results tomorrow. It's a lifestyle change. It's about filling up the body with nutrients or supplements that your body has been lacking. So that takes time to build up in the system, right, to gain benefit. So sometimes it's just not going to happen magically, and you should always let your customers know that. So what makes you buy your products? What was the benefit? So what was your before state and what's your after state? Write that down. And how did you feel at the beginning? Okay, how did you feel? Did you feel, you know, sluggish? Did you feel like you didn't want to go out because your skin's not very nice? Did you feel like when you put makeup on, your skin was bumpy? Or did you find that you're always self-conscious about your chin? Like, what was it that made you just make that leap? Okay, make that buying decision. Then also think about, so you know why you bought the products, that's step number one. Think about also yourself. So for me, one of the reasons I joined my company was because I wanted to get back into fitness and I wanted to get more energy and I needed to lose a few kilos. So there were reasons why I joined the company, okay? And why I started begin taking the products, all right? So that particular company, their biggest, number two is, what is the biggest product-based problems your products solve, okay? So with one of the companies that I align with, weight loss is a massive thing. That is their signature product, their signature product that they lead with, but it has so many other benefits on the back end. It's crazy, and they have other products. But initially, my biggest problem, so I'm going to just give you an example, was that, like I said before, I wanted to lose 5 kilos. I wanted to get back into training. I was lethargic. I was energyless. I was foggy-headed, and just generally overall felt like shit. And I was tired, okay? And I happened to stumble across someone who I met camping and therefore introduced me to the products, and therefore I got results. So therefore I could easily with conviction talk about my products because I've been a product of the product, right? So with your products, what is the signature product that your company offers? And what biggest problems does it solve? What problems does it solve to your target market? Who is it you want to attract? So now I'm going to sort of swing it around a little bit here and go, okay, who is it you want to attract? You ideally want to attract people like yourself, okay? So that's why I've made you stop and think about those 3 things, or 3 things. And number 3, #4, I'll give you that one in a second, but swing it around and think, write all that stuff down and then think, there must be other people out there just like me who want these products. So, brings me to the next point. How can you market this to your audience that you want to attract? How can you do that? Okay, now we get into the content creation. So go back and think about, what were the pains? G'day Mike, thanks for joining me. What are the pains, what are the desires that you had in your state, in the before state? And write those down, then start looking for content based around those items, okay? So for example, if you were foggy-headed, then maybe you could go and find some posts around foggy-headedness. And it doesn't even have to be your story, but around that, if that's what one of the pains are that your audience and that you, just like me, love it. But if you're foggy-headed? But if you're foggy-headed, then, and you had that symptom, then go and find some content around that, because I guarantee you there's other people out there walking around foggy-headed, and they're going to relate to that post, whether it's a funny post, whether it's some facts, you know, the before state, after state. There's so many content pieces out there that you can grab and you can go and put in front of your audience and add value back to them, right? So then, say another one is, here's a good one. After Christmas, you know, like there's a lot of jokes getting around that you can't fit back into your jeans. So, you know, you can find some infographics or something that's going to be funny and make light of it, because that's going to attract people to you. I guarantee it. I do it every day, okay? And this is how I'm attracting people to me who want my products and solutions, okay? It's really, but it comes back before you can get to that point. So you need to do the 3 things, okay? So I will finalize up this. But one is you need to why. Why did you join the company and buy the products initially? If you joined for a business opportunity, then why did you join that business opportunity? Do the same exercise. Why did I join? Was it the comp plan? Was it that my upline is so goddamn awesome? Is it that you want to just bring in an extra $200, $300, $500 extra a week? Was it that you don't want to go back to work? Was it the fact that you live remote, so work is very not so easily found, and you figured that you could do something online? What was the reason, okay? And again, put that into content. What makes you buy that product? Back into the product base, but what made you buy? What made you have that buying decision? Same as in business. What was the one thing that got you over the line to join? Okay, I know the company I've just switched to, one of the biggest things that got me over the line is that it's very affiliate marketing based, but I don't need to do home parties, and I don't have to offer membership, and I don't have to sell big packs, okay? So there was just that, but that one tweak for me to change companies was it's affiliate marketing based, meaning I just give a link, they're cooking to me, I can give them a discount, super, super easy, no brainer compared to other things where you need to do video presentations and home parties and do all the grind stuff, right? If you want to know what I'm up to, just message me and let's have a chat. The third one is, what is the biggest product-based problem that your products solve? What is it they solve? Again, back to if they've got acne, it solves acne. If it's a weight loss product and that's their signature, I was going to say signature dish, weight loss product, that's their signature product and their problem that they solve, then it's that. Now the key with weight loss is, yes, weight loss is always in the forefront, but there's so many other extra benefits when people start to lose weight, right? If you've been in the weight loss niche, you will actually know that, and if you've experienced it, that it's mindset, it's personal development, it's so many different things, and that's why I love it. Okay, and then the fourth one is, how can you market this to your audience that you want to attract? Okay, so some things to think about. Like I mentioned earlier, this was the complete game changer in my personal business, and I actually had run out of time to actually get back to everybody. That's how nuts it is when you know this, okay? Absolutely know it. So this is some of the stuff that I'm going to be teaching in the Facebook Business Pages course, 4-week course that's coming up. If you want the info to that, drop info below and I'll definitely get that to you. Starts next Wednesday. I'm only going to take a small group of people, and yeah, because I want it to be hands-on. But these are the things that once you can position yourself with these 4 things, honestly, the world's your oyster. And the other game changer in this is that the clarity you will get around your business and where you stand and how you run your business, and the confidence you get will actually be also a shift, a massive shift, okay, for you, because it will all begin to make sense. It will begin to make sense that, oh, this is how I can do that, or this is where I stand with this. So many things, I could rattle on about that all day just from my own experience. It's mind-blowing. Okay, that's it for me. Give me hashtag replay if you make it all the way to the end, because I love to monitor that. And if you're on a watch party, say hello. And that's it. Have an awesome day. See ya.